Hello, this is Gauri from Austria, originally from Australia. I would like to relate a beautiful experience that I was so fortunate to have in 1983 when we were in Melbourne in Victoria. Shimataji arrived in Melbourne before her birthday puja, and we welcomed her to a new ashram in Kew. And as she was being driven from the airport, a yogi said to her, Shimataji, Australia's having a lot of drought. We're having a lot of bushfires, and a lot of people have lost their homes, and it's becoming a very serious situation. We desperately need rainfall. After this, we were all meditating the next day outside Shimataji's room at the ashram, and she came out and was full of smiles, and she said, I think you are all desiring to go to the seaside. And of course, we were very overjoyed that she decided then to go to the seaside to do a puja. So we packed up all the necessary items for the puja, and we were all very excited. And we got in our cars and we followed Srimataji in her car to Sandringham Beach, which is a little bit outside Melbourne. We walked down the steps to the beach. There was just simply no one around. It was just so special because we were only about 15 to 20 yogis with Srimataji. And we walked down and found a very nice flat rock for Srimataji. We put a shawl on the rock, and Srimataji just sat there and had her feet somehow in seawater and sand. And we all just watched her in awe. And it was a very, very beautiful day. It was just a gentle breeze, beautifully sunny and warm. And we all just sat there and watched Srimataji for quite some time. And then she said, you aren't going to do a puja to me today. I am going to do a puja to Sri Ganesha. So with that, we were all very, very surprised. And Srimataji started gently to draw or to form a Sri Ganesha in the sand. And we were all just watching her initially, and then she said, you are all children of mine, please come and help me and prepare this Sri Ganesha. So we all helped to form a beautiful Sri Ganesha in the sand. And it was just like being little children playing in the sand. It was so beautiful and so thoughtless and so silent. And when Sri Ganesha was formed, Srimataji offered kumkum and turmeric and rice, and then flowers were adorned on Sri Ganesha. And we're all very, very silent, very thoughtless. And while we were doing the puja, the sea started to get a little bit wilder and the waves started to come in quite roughly. And Srimataji said to us all, I was born from the sea. And she said, that's why it's reacting so strongly. And she just raised her hand and said, quieten down, quieten down. And the sea was immediately calm. It was really so amazing to see, just simply calmed. But if you can imagine just sitting there watching the divine in this amazing atmosphere, and it was just such a powerful experience and very, very deep. At the end of the puja, she said, you can all bow down to my lotus feet. And we all went one after another and bowed down to her feet through the seawater. And she was laughing with joy and saying excellent and great and fantastic. It was just so loving and so compassionate. A few days after this, Srimataji said after the puja that Now Australia will be free of drought. There will be no more drought and there'll be rainfall very soon. And we were just overjoyed. And after this, a couple of days afterwards, we went up to Sydney and I was preparing the garland for the 60th birthday puja with another yogini. And at about 4 o'clock in the morning, there was just this amazing clap of thunder and lightning, and it started to rain. And it really came down in torrents. And it was raining and raining and raining until actually the puja started, and throughout the puja even. And if you listen to the talk, the 1983 60th birthday talk in Sydney, you can actually hear the rain. It's so loud.
It is so great to be with you people today on this auspicious day.
You can hardly hear Sri Mataji at the beginning. And before the puja started, Sri Mataji said, "You see, the deities are answering your prayers." And it was so powerful. In fact, in the newspapers after the puja, it was written miracle rain all over Australia, and I think even at Ayers Rock it had been raining as well. It was just quite an amazing experience. I was also blessed that day to decorate Shri Mataji's lotus feet on this very special 60th birthday puja. And I thank Shri Mataji from the bottom of my heart to be able to give this experience to others, to feel it and to feel that joy that we experienced with the Adi Shakti. Jai Shri Mataji.